I just tried to watch Flip Side's little thing from yesterday, and that was just like nonsense. But let's see. Let's have some fun. I'll put this on the computer here for a second. Show you. Get this going. Where'd it go? There it is. Okay. It's fun. It's a mammoth hugger. It's a mammoth. You can see the trunk coming down, hooking at the bottom, and it's could be a little mammoth on top of the mammoth. It's kind of two mammoths. You see another mammoth head sticking out the right side over there too. But you see the hook and the curl of the trunk down here. And this Fennatic all over hugging it, and worshiping the mammoth. um, so, but the, when he says grab all the bananas you can, right? The bananas are because somebody's got to ask Forrest. Are blazes bananas or are bananas blazes? You know, it could be either way around. I there it is. Um, put it back on the little cartoon I made about the bananas. You see, because these people, the sculptures I find are people hugging mammoths and with their arms wrapped around mammoth trunks. And so what I did, I replaced the mammoth trunks with bananas. Because a mammoth trunk is kind of curved and hooked like a banana, you know? And so they're grabbing bananas. Some people might, when they see it, they might think he's holding a giant banana. No, it's a mammoth, you know? So what Forrest Fenn wants you to do is find all the mammoths, all this archaeology you can, and that's why I'm way ahead of everybody on this one. So because I've got all the mammoths, and I got to show you something I found in one rock. It'll blow your mind. Look at this. That's. I'll zoom out so you can see see, it's in an arch. There's an arch around them. I got the full picture too. This is the art enhanced, but the computer program doesn't lie. This is what's in the picture. It just painted it nice. Now she's either wearing a dress or a transparent dress, and there's other figures in her dress. And look, there's a whole row of people down there at the bottom. I'm gonna have to get over there and get close to that and get a picture. So that's in the bottom of her dress. Oh, what's this? This is like see, there's like a vessel here, or some type of jar or something. It looks like to me something right with an opening at the top. But yeah, I take a picture of a rock and I develop it like it. You see the tree here, the little plant. It's really a plant. This thing I think is probably 2-3 feet high inside that there. It's just a shrub plant there. That's not a tree, but you see the leaves on it, and you see the other people in the back behind her, and there's like somebody on a bit. See, there's a face right there with an arm. It's like her kid sitting on a barrel or a rock. So she's got a baby down here, right? or something sitting on this barrel, or maybe holding this barrel or box or whatever. And there's somebody back here with a dark face. And look, there. What's this? There's even a little who, you know, what is that? I put her lips and her eye slits on there. That's all I added to it just to because it's probably washed off, you know. I'm sure she had eyes because everything else is there. And look at that dress for 14,000 BC. Raquel Welch had the wrong outfit. And look at this figure right here inside there. See, there's two eyes. There's a little head here. And there's a body with it, an arm maybe holding the little red flower. And you can see the legs, the knees. Oh man, you get in there and it becomes a room full of people, uh, and all kinds of stuff going on in there. So, wow, look at that face and that face. There's a face right here too. You see it? Yeah, that's that's trippy as hell. And there's something back here. Is this another woman back here? She's falling out. So, yeah, this is one of the cool ones I found today. I'm going through all the pictures I took yesterday. And the live feed yesterday was cut off because uh, I know Verizon or Samsung they can tell your phone to let the battery go dead. Let the battery go dead. Don't charge. And that's what they did to me, just to get me to stop using data. You know, that's why I call them data Nazis. Verizon and what else I got? I don't know if what I got for new cool pictures, but yeah, the bananas. Grab all the bananas. Blazes bananas or blazes, so, or this these these sculptures are the bananas, and and you gotta go explore. Whoever gets does the most exploring and captures the most images of these sculptures and all wins. You know, I I think he was working on his will or something when he came up with the idea for the book and the treasure hunt. Maybe I'm thinking you know it could be that he was at the point in his life where he was uh, had to start making create a record of where everything goes when he dies, as according to one of the other searchers said that they knew that he had everything had a sticker with a number and he has a list of where everything goes. And so I think there's just a sticker on the treasure, and in that who it goes to is blank until you know it's decided by a legal document that defines who what it's required to be the winner of the chase. It's and it's his final chapter in his life. You know. Um, yeah, it's pretty cool. I like either a cow head or a buffalo. Oh no, they're normally elephants, mammoths. They're all over. Um, There was a couple other cool ones I got today. Open a couple of them. And then when I get them ready, I'll switch you over there. Um, oh, yeah, I made some very cool ones today. They the the app I use to convert the pictures into art, the picture, all it does is you tell it, I want this artist's technique applied to this image, and like you could tell the paint it like Van Gogh or paint it like Picasso, paint it like he would paint the Mona Lisa, and with his brush strokes and all that, with what I show you in this image, how would Da Vinci or Van Gogh paint this? And they have other stuff, and they have some wild stuff, and but I try and use the one that shows what's there really, and it's like it restores some of them. It restores them to photo quality, like that scene. It looked like a bunch of people in a room and a woman standing there in a dress. So, um, oh, maybe I'll just do this way, because that'll work. Yeah. Okay. Um, so there's all these images in the rocks, and you should grab all the bananas you can as you're passing by. I lost, down to one. One, the journeyer. Uh, um, I was gonna, I was just gonna show him some pictures, and everybody laughed. Okay, so here we're gonna go to. Well, I'm gonna put the thing. Do it this way. There. There. A little more up. There, because I gotta sit here to see it myself, but this holds it nice. It you can see the head in here with the eye, and it looks like he's wearing a hat. That guy there. There's another guy back here. There's an alien, I think, back here. And there's another guy here. Um, these are just bodies laying all. You see the guy Smiley there, and there's a guy sitting there, and there's somebody here lounging, and there's somebody's head up close. But it's all landscape to look like a bunch of people laying around and elephants, and there we go. You see this face here? He's nose, eye, mouth. Maybe he has a mustache. There's somebody next to him. There's an elephant here. That's an elephant eye and the trunk coming down. And there's somebody here in this light area that's standing there, or a couple of people. Um, these ones are cool. Yeah. What's going on here? There's obviously a head here. There's a body is blue down here. There's another face right in here. This thing is a head. And then up here. this looks like a scene at Drucker's store in Hooterville. You see the guy at the counter here, or is this a bar? Look at all the bottles on the bar, and there's people over here. This is a bar scene, maybe. And look at all the faces in the back. Look at all the crowd of people in the back. Let's look at that a little more up there. Um, Way down the rabbit hole. Um, Matt wants to know, oh, what the name of the art program is. He thinks it's pretty cool. Ah, so that's what our journeyer is. Okay, you guys, you gotta come out here. He's if he's good at video editing and all that, man. We need to make a documentary on this site. I just watched a movie, Leaning into the Wind, about a guy, and he has to go and arrange nature to make his art. My art's already there. See, look at it. See, this is a head. This is a big head. This is an eye, his nose. And he's looking to the right. Okay, I'll go to the next one. Boop. This is kind of you see the nose here, the bridge of the nose and the eye. He said sounds good. Yeah, yeah, because you know I go around with the GoPro on my hat, and I don't have anybody. Uh, I don't have time to set up a camera, go walk around, and come back and get the camera. I'd leave the camera there. But look at that face. Yeah, that's bad. He's got a beard, and this it's probably a woman next to him. Um, this gets really cool, man. Look at that head. That head. That's the da, da, da. Okay, and then there's a guy standing here. You see him standing there. Pixelated, zoomed in too far. I think. Let me see. Oh, well, I'm not gonna go exploring that right now. But look at these guys. Oh, I love this wild stuff. Look at that. Is that Adam? Where's Eve? Oh, is that Eve? She's scary. Yeah, there's Eve screaming. Okay, next picture. Here you see the mammoth head, the trunk coming down here, and there's so be people hugging the mammoth trunk and all that, and you see people standing back here, and there's figures all inside. Yeah. I'm gonna be selling my art sometime soon. And look at all that activity going on there. In each of these pictures, I use the same process on each of them, and so you see the shapes are coming out of the pictures, and the computer's using it. you see the sky, you don't see the you don't see up here in the sky, you don't see the shapes that you see. But look at these wolves or something on the top. Can you see them? Or where are they? There they are. See these two here. Yeah, gonna trying to get an agent and stuff to take care of all that stuff. It's too much for me to handle. I'm not organized in that way. I think my art's amazing. You see her sitting in there. Yeah, or it's actually someone else, dude. There's a see. Now you see the mammoth here is the hump of the back, and here's the head and the trunk coming to, you know. But what the other thing neat here is this big hand. You see the fingers. You see these are fingers, and I gotta go back there and find out where the rest of the hand is, or where the rest of the body is for that giant hand. And you can see stuff in the face right here in the hand. This guy here, see his ear, here's his eye, his nose, his profile, of course. Oh, that's wicked. Yeah, somebody asked about what rabbits got to do with rabbit holes. And look at that elephant. You see this elephant head and the trunk, yellow trunk coming down. I love what this. Oh, now let's. See, it's a man and a woman. There's two people standing here, the overall figure, but there are other smaller they're made up of hundreds of other figures. Go into her face. Oh, there's the edge there. Okay. And get that just a little higher. There. Okay. The it's so cool. It not only opened up a world for me to see what it was like 14,000 years ago, it's it's made some amazing art. You see the figure here, the person. There's two figures here, but what is that? That looks like some type of. I don't know. Okay, next one. One person watching. Wow. Um, yeah, there's faces all over. There's this face. There's a guy heading in there. There's this head. So there's that head. There, you know, there's what crows or birds up here. This is a big old skull too. There's a mushroom. See, there's the head and the body, and there's somebody in front of that person. Here's the legs, the arms, another person. Okay. Oh. Oh, I got two people watching, counting as one. Oh, okay. One plus one equals one. This is a neat spot here because you see the there's an elephant in its trunk coming out here, and it's a nose of a man. Look at this guy in here. The guy right there. There's people in. Look, see, there's somebody sitting here, and there's her legs down here. Doot, doot, doot. Look how the legs are crossed. You know. Where are we? Deep, 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 deep into the rabbit hole. Way down that rabbit hole. Yeah, I got over another week here, so you guys ought to come down and take a look at if I don't know if you know you're in a camper or whatever, but you can camp here for 2 weeks for free. Some BLM. So I can show you where this is. I took the pictures that I made this from. But I was watching that our other artist is movie, and it's like, man, I could make a movie like that, you know. I can sit and talk calmly for little bits and get a couple hours worth of calm talking without giving somebody double blazes and stuff, you know. That scene, that's cool. It's the shrimp people. It's just part of a bigger picture, you know. Yeah, it's awesome. The new con. Yeah, if you're gonna come up, don't go to the sand dunes. Come here. I guarantee you that what you see here will blow your mind compared to the sand dunes. Yeah, yeah, we're like right outside my RV. I can go outside the door of my RV and pick up 50 bullet casings. So I don't, And I don't think these ancient people left a lot of metal. You know, all their stuff was stonework. That's bad. Woo-hoo. And there's another hand. You see the fingers there? Two fingers. Beep, beep. But the two fingers is also it's the end of the mammoth trunk. The mammoth had two fingers kind of at the end of its trunk. Modern elephants barely have that, but the Columbian mammoth and the woolly mammoth, they had a grabber. They could pick things up. You know, they grab things and pick it up. And the trunk has to be all muscle. I don't think, or there's cartilage maybe, but there's a lot of muscle in a trunk. Let's see. Let's go in here. Look at that. That's cool look. I got great thumbnail pics for the rest of my life. Yeah, and I think like Facebook, when I post something in the groups, it'll say seen by 5, not seen by 184. And meanwhile, posts by other people are being seen by a lot more of the group. You know? It's like the only people it's showing to in the group are people that are on my friends list. It's not showing it to other people in the groups. You know, they're like they silence you. There's two people standing here, see? This one's yeah, I didn't know what this was. But you know, look at that. You see, there's the mouth, the eyes. Somebody laying there, too. There's somebody right back here. That guy, he looks mean. What is that? What is that? Is that a horse? What the hell is that? Um, it's a rock. I know. I know. It's a rock. Yeah. There we go. Just smiley. And look at this here. Hello. What's going on at the bottom? See, there's people, she's laying their faces looking up. She got a helmet on, like, laying there on. They rest in peace looking at the heavens, at the